Finally, Kenya managed to host yet another successful Magical Kenya Open this past weekend at the Muthaiga Golf Club in Nairobi. According to organizers, the Open elevated the country's status as a top destination for sports and leisure. Our reporter Gladys Midecha reflects on the key highlights from this past weekend.
Some of the key moments of the Magical Kenya Open 2025 was South African golfer Jacques Crossack winning his first DP Tour title with a stellar performance to ensure the trophy remained on African soil. It was a tough outing for the locals as they failed to make the cut, which would have ensured they advanced to the money bracket in the last round. On the sidelines of the Muthaiga Golf Course, golfing enthusiasts followed the action keenly.
The people, the crowd, the cheering, some cheered when they didn't know what happened. So that was interesting as a golfer to see. So yeah.
It was a good experience, but I felt it wasn't as tough as the others.
It's been amazing, you know, and because these guys have allowed us to follow up and see, and even for other spectators, I'm sure it was smooth and really something that you really want to come again to follow up on.
I mean, for those of us who are sort of amateur golfers, it's like going to the World Cup.
As usual, the flyby by Kenya Airways Boeing 737-800 during the final day was a spectacle that always heightened the overall experience.
Sports tourism can be really, really big. It depends on how big you want to make it. We've seen in other countries how big this can be. We can also make this as big as we want it to be. And when I say this, I'm not just talking about golf. I'm talking about the whole array of sports tourism.
It's an event that speaks to magical Kenya and bringing the real magic of that to life through being a hydration partner, something we're very proud of and something we've enjoyed doing.
Looking at the sustainable future of golf, and we'll continue working with stakeholders like Junior Golf Foundation to ensure that we expose our young people to the best that they can from a golfing perspective.
This year around, we managed to sponsor as the chief sponsor, and we gave you 300 million Kenya shillings. We should be looking into a conversation where part of that sponsorship should be owned by the private sector, as we also venture into other sponsorships, like now sponsoring the amateurs to be able to play in the tour. And therefore, I think immediately we conclude this tournament, let us begin that conversation.
Gladys Midecha, NTV Sports.